The Couch Deals are brought to you by the VLG Studio, the community for people with a story to tell.
You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers Anime Podcast.
And guess what? You can't beat me because I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. Oh my god, he about to he got a hand. Let's go. He's having a full-on Shinji Ikari. Why am I fighting this thing?
What you drinking? You drinking anything good? Drinking water? You be in the... You're not drinking anything good?
I got a fucking my root beer.
Yo, okay.
I haven't had root beer in mad long, and I was like, root beer sounds fucking great.
And I need to have like a conversation with people
this
that don't like
no product placement. We are not anything. But yeah, like, so I don't like drinking a lot of soda, you know that shit. But like, when I do now, I try to drink anything with like real sugar. So that one is all cane sugar. So
my point about it is that like I know the same people that talk mess about root beer talk mess about like candy corn, and I'm just like, yo, why don't you just let us?
I don't like candy corn like that.
You see, I like candy corn. I like me some candy corn.
Here's the thing: candy corn isn't bad. It's just, but it don't taste like anything. It just tastes like you eating sugar. And I can't get behind that. It's hard for me.
You can't get behind eating sugar? You can't just...
No. I can't get behind just eating sugar. And they could just go in the cabinet and take a spoonful of sugar then. The fuck?
Yeah, listen. I love it. I love you some candy. Actually, that's candy corn. That's the best part
enjoy
about
yourself.
it. I
ain't judging nobody. But like, that shit trash.
Yo, chill. Yo, man, what was the best thing you saw this week? I know we had 2 weeks off. Well, first of all, how you feeling? You feeling a little better? Because that's why we.
Y'all gonna have to hear me cough here and there, just so y'all fucking know. The cough has not stopped, and I will say, the more I talk, the more easy it is for me to cough. Mm-hmm. So if I just go silent for a second, it's because I don't want to cough in your goddamn necks.
So yeah, we took off last week. You was feeling a little under the weather, but now we back and better than ever. What I was about to say. So yeah, best thing you saw over the last like week and a half, 14 days. What you think?
So here's the thing. I ended up catching up to a lot of stuff like in the matter of about a day. If I'm being honest, I took just a day of just watching everything that I missed.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, I wouldn't say last week and a half. It's just more like the last thing that I remember.
Yeah.
And craziest thing I saw, which was also one of the best things I saw. They're kind of intertwined. I kind of tend to do that apparently. Have you caught up with Gotchi?
I'm actually not caught up with Gotchi. I'm not caught up with Gotchi. The last
How
thing
the fuck am I supposed to talk about this now?
Listen, the last thing I saw on Gotchi Akuda. No, I got you. The last thing I saw on Gotchi Akuda was when the leader of the other troop
Can't talk about.
I can't even
talk about.
Go ahead. It's not.
No, I can't because it is. It is because it's a wonderful moment.
Okay.
And it's also psychotic and crazy. It's crazy.
Is it the moment? There's the moment that's going around with Jabba?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I've been seeing something going on with Jabba. I like Jabba.
Wait, what's the moment?
I don't know. I just see him spinning on the ground or something, like acting crazy. Like he just stabbed himself in the heart.
Is a part of that.
Okay. So I don't have the context of it.
But it's not exactly the moment. Damn, you don't fuck me up, man. How the fuck am I off for a week and I'm watching more shit than you?
Nah, because, all right, so first of all, I was watching different shit.
Nah, don't give me no fucking excuse right now.
It's not an excuse. This is just what was happening. I was watching different stuff. So, like, I caught the Chainsaw Man movie, which I'm
You're going to sit here and tell me that potentially, I'm not saying it is or not, potentially animated a year is not something you catch in weekly?
Honestly, no. Gotcha Akuda, I'm not watching weekly.
And you're bugging.
No, let me tell you why. I like being able to watch more episodes at once of an anime like that. There are some that I could watch weekly. And I know you're going to give me flag on this. I love watching Spy Family weekly. Like, I'm on Spy Family. I watch Spy Family.
I'm not going to give you flack on it, but I don't understand it.
That's my
comfort anime. I'm not giving you flack on it. I get it.
That's my comfort anime. That's like the one that, like, if I'm doing nothing, I want to watch Spy Family. Like, honestly, after this episode, after we done recording, I gotta go cook and do the dishes. I'm gonna be watching Spy Family.
I bet. So, anyways, since I can't even go into what I really wanted to go to on this topic,
was one of the best things you saw this week.
No. It was just intertwined with one of the best things that I saw this week. But the craziest moment that I saw this week was what I saw in Gotchi Akuda.
Okay.
So it was like, all right, let me just kind of talk my shit a little bit.
Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most craziest, where does it land?
That was number 1.
No, like week, 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 10 being the craziest. Like on a scale, like on a spectrum, my boy.
It really depends on what you consider crazy. Because, like, and I'm trying not to spoil it because
No, I
that
got you.
specific moment was fucking nuts.
Okay.
Like, nuts.
Craziest thing you've seen in the show so far?
Yes.
Ooh.
The specific moment. And it might be.
Ooh.
It might. So we all know that, old boy crazy as hell. He crazy as hell.
Yeah, I like Jabba.
What's his name with the. Yeah. And I don't know if his name is Jabba or Jabra. Like, because it'd be bugging me out because, he got the headphones Jabra. And it's like.
See, I always thought it was like. Not like Jabbar, like Kareem, but like akin to that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it has two B's instead of two. No, it has two A's instead of two B's or something like that. Got you, Akuda?
It might be just be Jabber. I think it's just Jabber.
It's your boy.
It's Jabber. I just don't want to like mess up his name. And
I be wanting to give him like a Jamaican like
pronunciation shit. Yo, sometimes same.
Like we grew up
Jabba
around
Ranks.
We grew up around way too many Jamaicans. This is
Jabba Ranks.
We know too many. Like I want to say Jabba.
All right. Anyways, yeah, he is absolutely insane. He might be one of the more insane characters I've ever seen in anime after that moment. And I'll leave that there. And that might be very biased. That may be very personal, and I understand that. I loved it. I loved the fucking moment. All right, so then I'll just say worst thing still to this fucking day right now is One Punch Man. I'm just not feeling
You still
it,
watching
man.
One Punch Man?
Yeah, dude.
Why
I
are you
want to
doing
get
that
behind
to
it.
yourself?
Because, bro, I waited 6 years. I didn't really wait 6 years, but it was like, it took 6 years, and I want to see how far this shit. I need to see what the fuck took 6 years. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, actually.
I need to see what took 6 years, and at this point in time, I don't understand. In any capacity. It's like every episode is like, when they fucked up Seven Deadly Sins. It's really bad. I still like it because, I like One Punch Man. However, got a little lore actually recently, which kind of cool. Anyways, best thing, because I don't want to keep ranting too much. Lord of Mysteries.
Oh, you started. Okay, so two things. Let me give me a second, because I got two things. One. Real quick on the One Punch Man thing. Someone had mentioned that One Punch Man may be going the same route that like Blue Lock for season 2 went. So like Blue Lock for season 2, something that came up that was really good for them was the fact that they had a lot of people gave Blue Lock a lot of crap because they were doing really bad animation for the first half of the season, or really for most of the season, and then the last episode.
But this is heinous. One Punch Man is heinous.
No, it was bad. It was bad with Blue Lock too. To be fair, it was
okay,
bad.
Okay.
But the thing that Blue Lock did was the final episode of Blue Lock was some of the best animation we got of that entire season from any show. Not just from the season of Blue Lock, but any season from that whole show. Like that last.
And so that's what I'm saying. I need to see what 6 years worth of time look like. Because if they decide in the last 4 episodes that they are going to just.
Ghost, that's what I was reading and hearing, that One Punch Man might try to do that, like have a bunch of PDF style episodes leading up to like the big climax where they go crazy with the animation.
Oh
on
no,
the big
this
climax.
ain't no PDF. It's like I popped in a floppy disk and I'm watching this shit. This
floppy
shit is
disk
awful.
Is crazy.
Like, bro, they ain't even like. And I talked about this last episode, and I won't even go into it any further. Dog, my man was sliding down the hill. And there was no shadow behind him. Like they are just opting out of just basic physics and shit now. Like that shit was wild. Anyways, I'm done.
So Lord of Mysteries. I heard great things about Lord of Mysteries. I heard the animation is A1.
Oh,
how far are you in Lord of Mysteries?
I only watched the first episode.
Like that.
They got something on their hands.
Okay,
and it's a limited series too. So
limited series as in what, like 12 episodes? Because if it's a limited series like that,
it's less than that. Hold on,
oh, yeah, I could bang that out quick. Because like Takapi's the little squid joint, I watched that, and that episode that was like 6 episodes. And first of all, if you ever do get around to watching that, just go ahead and just rip your heart out before you do. Just rip it out, put it on the table, and just have it watch it with you. I hate that little fucking squid, but I do, bro. I hate that squid so much. How many episodes?
Episode God is saying 13 here.
Okay.
Okay, so I thought it was less than that. If I'm being completely honest with you, maybe I got bad information somewhere.
13 is still.
However,
that's light.
Yeah. Lord of Mysteries. That first episode definitely brought me in.
Okay.
And I think it's more of a it was not something I was expecting to enjoy. I'm trying not to spoil anything. I think it was more of like I would try to go out of my comfort zone here and just watch something that people say is good, whatever. And I was like, it don't really tickle my fancy at first glance. And I took the chance, and yeah, you need to catch that.
It's funny you said that because I started the first episode. I didn't watch it, but I started the first episode. But I did it at like 2 a.m. Like I had like I think I was like,
catch nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was waiting for like my wife to come home, and like she had a wedding that night, so I was like waiting for her to finish up one of her events. And so I was just up, but like, when you kind of like half sleep, you just trying to hang on for dear life. And I was doing one of those, and I was like, I heard the good thing about this. And I like started, and like within the first like minute and a half, I was like, I am way too tired to watch this. I was like, I can't. I see this gonna be a lot going on here. Listen, and I'm way too tired to watch this.
You know what's really funny? I have been trying to watch anime falling asleep lately, like just trying to catch something really quick. And then I've been turning that shit off. Man, it's not even like, I used to do it before or anything like that. It's just, I think, life is life and days be getting busy and shit.
Yeah.
Man, I have reverted back to fucking dub so often lately.
Yeah. I'm watching Blue Lock. I'm watching Black Clover in dub.
Oh no, shit, you are?
Yeah. No, so don't do that. Don't do that. It's actually not.
I can understand watching it if you're watching it because it's late at night and you're trying to catch your shit.
So that's how
I don't know if I could get behind watching it just straight up.
So here's the thing. This has happened to me a few times where there's certain anime, and it goes back and forth. Primarily, I watch subbed, obviously, for the new stuff especially, but there are certain anime that I just can't do the subtitle, or there's certain anime I can't do the dub. Like, I tried to do, like, the first one that happened for me that was like that was Kill La Kill. I tried watching Kill La Kill in dub for like an episode and a half, and I just couldn't do it. It was too ridiculous.
Some things are really bad.
It was too ridiculous.
But I feel like that's also on like the voice actors, if I'm being completely honest. It's not even about saying it in English versus Japanese. It's just more of like the voice acting. Unfortunately, more times than not when you're doing sub, everyone's locked the fuck in. Even if they're not locked in better than somebody else, they just locked in.
See, I don't know if it's so much the voice acting as much as I don't know how well certain things translate to English. Not saying that like the straight translation of what they're saying. I feel like sometimes context can get lost in translation.
Nigga, do you know Japanese?
No, I don't, but I'm just...
So what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck?
That was funny. All right, that was legitimately hilarious.
Funny nigga, you lost the fuck out of me.
Just saying. I feel like, and the reason why I say that is because when I watched Kill La Kill in English, it felt a little too silly. But when I watched Kill La Kill in Japanese, it had the level of intensity that I think I was looking for. And I think in the vein with Black Clover's subtitle version, and I got through a lot of it because I got all the way up watching subbed until the beginning of the elf like reincarnation arc, and now I'm like midway.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm like midway through there. And I appreciate it more in dub than I do in sub because right now it's first of all the thing that comes to mind that's most important is that Asta screaming in subbed is way more annoying than it is in dub. His screaming,
yes, I agree with.
Yeah,
it's so much more high pitch and sub.
Yeah, and subtitled.
What?
It's annoying.
I hate to even cut you off. I'm sorry, but this is important. I don't want to forget it.
What you would do.
That could be the reason why I don't like Asta as much as I like Asta. Maybe I gotta try giving it the dub a shot.
Give the dub a shot. I'm telling you. Asta as the dub comes off as a lot more.
This nigga is annoying as fuck.
He comes off as he is a meathead. He's a meathead definitely, but he comes off as a little bit more of a like a little bit closer to a Rock Lee type than anything else. Because you know how
I call him a meathead in that regard. Then.
No, a meathead. He's a meathead.
I know what you're
at. But Rock Lee in the sense of he trains because he wants to be great. And his training has a lot of screaming and yelling and intensity.
No, I'm taking that back. Because a meathead is that's a negative connotation. I can't call him a meathead.
He's a meathead, bro. He's a meathead.
Meathead is not the same thing I feel like you're using it for.
Smoke comes out of Asta's head if he thinks too hard.
That don't make him a meathead, bro.
I feel like that dude. When you jack like that and smoke comes out of your head if you start thinking too much.
All right. Meathead can refer to a derogatory term for a stupid or a clumsy person, specifically specific character, someone who like lifts weights or whatever like that, he's not like it's derogatory. Yeah, but it's derogatory because like Asa Hart is good. Asa Hart is good.
You could be a good-hearted meathead. You could be a good-hearted.
He ain't a meathead. He not a meathead. He not a meathead.
You could be either way.
We're gonna have to fight that fight.
He a muscle bound dude. He a muscle bound.
He a muscle neck.
Yeah, he a muscle neck. He definitely a muscle neck.
He a muscle neck.
But
honestly, he a muscle hamster.
He is. R.I.P. But I think the big thing about it that I like about the dub version compared to the sub version is that Asa screaming isn't as much. The intro that they give you every episode, I know you can skip it. It doesn't feel as bad in English because I'm just like, all right, whatever. And Yami's voiced by Christopher Sabat, the same dude. That helps.
However, it does. Yami's edged out by the Japanese voice actor.
I can agree, but still having
he does a good job.
Still having Christopher Sabat,
wonderful job.
Being Yami helps a lot, and it does.
Yeah.
So, and to that point,
I always respect my goats.
Absolutely.
So I didn't even know he was fucking voicing him. So honestly, I might give it a shot just off the strength. Because,
give it a shot off the strength.
Anytime I see Johnny Von Bosch, voice acting,
he's in it too.
I'm watching
he's it. He's in it too. That's what I'm saying. Like,
who is he?
He's the Zoro, Zora, the dude with the
says Zoro.
Yeah, I definitely said Zoro. I definitely said Zoro.
Damn,
technically,
he got a low level Dumbledore role.
But here's the thing. I also may not have been wrong because everybody knows Zoro might have just got lost and ended up in Black Clover. So I actually might not have been wrong about that. But no, he's voicing Zoro.
I ain't going into that. Because that's a whole other thing I'm going to just not even side a quest on.
But I'll say this as the two best things that I saw this since we had our last episode. One is a Black Clover thing.
Talk about that.
And you
I'm letting you go because you're going into Black Clover.
Yeah.
And I've been telling your ass to watch Black Clover for a long
I'm enjoying
time.
the hell out of it. I am. I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
I told you wouldn't. It is. You might hate me for it. It's better Fairy Tail.
It is better Fairy Tail. I said that. I told you that.
You did? My fault. Oh, I'm not trying to steal shit. I'm gonna give credit when credit is due. But
it is better Fairy Tail.
I just feel like you might have said that, but I've been telling you this for like way longer than.
It's been a couple years.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you might have coined that term specifically, but I have been saying that this is what Black Clover is, and you should still watch it because it's better than all this.
If Fairy Tail was done right, it would be Black Clover. Now, I love Fairy Tail. We've had this conversation. You love Fairy Tail, but we both know what Fairy Tail is.
Black Clover can't ever touch fucking Fairy Tail to me.
In certain moments. The story is better in Black Clover, but the Fairy Tail moments, like I ain't gonna lie to you,
hit that real fucking quick, my boy. Black Clover don't got nearly as many great moments as Fairy Tail,
but the story as a whole is better. In one moment, the moment I was gonna say, I finally got to Noelle's power up, and that joint is flames, bro. Oh my goodness, bro, the way she be dark.
Where are you?
So Licht has been reawakened, or Pacha.
Don't call that nigga Licht. That's crazy.
Just to say, he's been reawakened. They just reawoke.
Lickitung ass nigga.
It is a Lickitung ass name. They just reawokened the other two members of the Midnight Sun. The Midnight Sun.
Okay. You deep.
Yeah, they just brought him back, and so they're about to go after Yami.
Gotcha. I know exactly who you're.
Yeah, Yami and Jack the Ripper literally just jumped into like the other dimension. So I'm watching it there.
I hate that nigga. I wanted to like him. No. Hold on. I wanted to like him so much, but this is where Black Clover fails a lot of times for me. Like in terms of like the shit that can't make it. Black Clover would never be great for me, at least based off of what I've seen so far.
Okay.
They force so many things. One, they force these rivalries that they just don't work for me. Like I get it. I get what's happening. I don't need to Asta like fucking rivalry all the time. Like everything about Black Clover is a fucking rivalry somewhere, nigga. Like just, oh my god, can we just get along? Can
but they do kind of get cool? Along. But they do kind of get along.
They do. I'm not saying they don't. You know what I mean?
If you want to know how,
and that's why this is where Black Clover is annoying to me. Like it's annoying to me at times. And again, I love Black Clover. I'm gonna keep watching Black Clover. I'm never gonna stop watching Black Clover. But it's still fucking annoying
I hate to make this point for you, but I know exactly the rivalry that is perfect on what you're saying. The rivalry between Nozel, the brother, and the Flame, and the leader of the Fire King, the Lion King.
That with the salamander.
That was so random. Like I didn't even know.
Every rivalry is random, my nigga. Everybody, like every fight, everything becomes a rivalry. Remember, like you know how when we talk with Goose and we be playing video games, and like me and this nigga got a rivalry now. Like it is just like in that game we got a rivalry.
No matter what.
Like that's Black Clover.
Like I forgot, I had that one rivalry with that one dude. Him and I used to always go at it. We was playing League.
Yes, it was Squirtle. It was Squirtle.
That's what
his name was Squirtle. His name was Squirtle.
Me and Squirtle.
And you had a rivalry. That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, everything Black Clover is rivalry, like all the time.
So some rivalries are better than others. I do think
for sure.
Yuno and Asta are if Sasuke and Naruto grew up as brothers. That's how
but it's annoying as fuck because it's like, bro,
I like their relationship.
We just saw it, though. We just saw it, nigga. We just saw Naruto and fucking Sasuke.
But their relationship is better and is healthier. Because I genuinely think that looks as
it's not healthier. I'm looking at this from a base perspective, all right?
Originality standpoint. Is that what you're saying?
Base standpoint, nigga. We have seen all of these rivalries. This is why I say Black Clover is just like, it's just a culmination. Somebody's like, shit, that was fire over there. That was fire over there. Shit, what if I just combine all these motherfucking things and I made an anime? Like that's what Black Clover is to me, and I still love it.
Like, I wish I could hear somebody that wasn't even here.
Deadass. So, like, that's Black Clover for me. I'm gonna keep watching it. Oh shit, guys.
So that was the best anime thing.
I'm happy you're watching it though.
I am. I'm happy I'm watching it too because it is fire. And the best thing that I have seen, going back to what I was going to say last week, which goes really much into one of the best things I've seen all year. And I know you haven't seen it yet, so we're not going to go too deep into it. But bro, that Chainsaw Man movie, that goddamn
we're not talking
Chainsaw
about
Man,
it, bro.
That Chainsaw Man movie. All I need you to know. All I need you to know.
I bought tickets for that shit and got sick. I don't even want to fucking talk about it.
When y'all see it, first of all, you got to see it in theaters. I ain't gonna hold you. You got to see it in theaters. Like you could watch it after the fact.
I mean, I can watch it at home too. I got the surround sound,
but it's not about the surround sound. It's the screen,
the theater
bro.
Ain't the
screen because this might be
that big John.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm not spoiling it. But the one statement I'm gonna say,
yo, bro, don't spoil no shit.
I'm not spoiling nothing. I'm not spoiling nothing.
The amount of times you tell me, yo,
I'm not gonna spoil nothing. This might be some of Mappa's best work, if not the best thing Mappa's ever put out. Yes, that's all. This might be the best.
So let me get into it then. Fuck out of here.
This might be the best thing. This might be
it. Yeah, let me get into it.
This might be the best thing.
I'm about to make a crazy statement. Crazy fucking statement.
Mm-hmm.
Because I recently rewatched Chainsaw Man, and if Chainsaw Man continues down the road that it's going on, it will be as good or potentially better than JJK.
I can make the argument it's already there. Like it's neck
Whoa,
and neck.
I thought that was
bro, no, this movie was that good. This movie was that, and it's a canon movie. This movie is that good. This has put Chainsaw Man in such a different light for me. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It like I want to go back there. Like I want to go and hug Pochita. I got a Pochita right there. I want to go hug Pochita, bro. Like that movie.
Wait.
That movie
I was about to come off on some shit.
No.
But this is what I was telling you. You need to go rewatch that first season. And I think what it was, honestly, first and foremost, it's not fuck Hell's Paradise, but I've been saying this shit. Chainsaw Man and JJK are in a league of their own.
They got a wide berth.
When it comes to the Dark Triad.
They got a wide berth.
You know what it is? You know the fucking meme when it's the 3 fucking dragon heads?
Yes.
And it's basically Ghidorah. Like the third stupid motherfucker is Hell's Paradise.
That's actually,
and I'm not saying Hell's
from the movie though, because the third head in that movie was dumb as hell.
I'm just saying, but that's not from the movie. That's canon for Ghidorah in general.
What, the third head's always stupid?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
And
that.
So I'm a big Godzilla motherfucker. Anyways, I like kaiju. On kaiju number 8. Oh,
yes.
Fucking gas. Anyways.
Dark Triad.
Lost my fucking
Dark Triad. I had you.
Dark Triad.
I got you.
Thank you so much because I definitely lost myself there. Anyways, it's not that Hell's Paradise is bad. It just is not in comparison with the other two. But back on topic fully here. Rewatch that first season. I am telling you, I got like recency bias because JJK has dropped, a few seasons now and a lot more content. So when I watch these things, it's like, damn. JJK killing it, and it is, and it's definitely a phenomenal anime, and it's definitely going to go down probably as one of the best of all time. Let's keep it a buck. But because of all that and all the amount of the sheer amount of JJK stuff we were getting in reference to the one season that we got to Chainsaw Man, rewatching that shit really put me in perspective. Chainsaw Man is really fucking like that. And what I love about Chainsaw Man, especially the subtle things that you get out of Chainsaw Man, like it breaks your heart. Like in the best ways.
Yeah.
It's so subtle, dude. It's so subtle.
The writing for Denji is like A1. And so to your point, because you have been barking up the street since, like, you know, when I told you I saw the movie and then you was planning on going to see the movie too. And you had told me,
even before that, because remember when we had the argument of what's better,
Chainsaw
Man or I said Chainsaw Man or Hell's Paradise, because you were saying Hell's Paradise. Yeah, but this is how long I've been barking up the tree for Chainsaw Man.
Because that was even before I moved, because that was even before I was married. Because I remember rewatching Hell's Paradise again. Rewatch that in English. Hell's Paradise is good. They have to come back very strong with this season 2 that's coming out in January to admittedly keep up with that dark trio, like you were mentioning. But rewatching I went back and rewatched the first episode of Chainsaw Man, and everything about that episode, from the tone to the feel, was like horror, and then it went from horror to like you were feeling sad about Denji and Pochita.
Talk to him.
You were feeling like all the emotion between, like, Denji didn't have a kidney, Denji didn't have an eye, Denji sold his nut, like Denji, he sold his nuts, bro. Like it was all for a dad he never even knew.
Even knew the amount of, like, there was so much even just in that one episode and they fleshed it out slightly. Not even like they fleshed him out throughout the series without ever bringing up those things ever again. And that's insane writing.
Yeah. They just kind of...
That's insane storytelling. They hit you over the fucking head, but then they showed you the effects of everything that happened in this dude's life from that first episode and how it affects him throughout his daily.
And by affecting him throughout his daily, it's almost like you get to see through his eyes how appreciative he is about every little thing. That's the thing about...
Bro, my nigga just wanted jam on some bread.
On some bread! He just wanted jam on some bread! And that's what makes that scene so much funnier for me when they're all sitting around the table and Power shows up for the first time and there's jam everywhere and like, that's all he ever wanted.
That's not when Power showed up. But sorry,
Power was
just because I just rewatched it. I'm sorry.
Was there.
I'm being very picky. I apologize.
But Power was there. My point being, but
no, she wasn't. But yes,
she came into the room.
It was clean by then.
But he had already started to progress when the scene you're talking about. And I'm sorry, I'm being very nitpicky. I apologize. Do your thing.
It was when old boy walked in. What the fuck is his name? I can't even think of his name right now.
Yeah.
In the back. His senior, basically. He walked in and saw all the jelly and everything.
Yeah. So, yes, there are two different scenes. That's the scene. That's one of the scenes, yes. But I was always
when
talking about...
Power walked in, he was very protective of everything because, one, he never had any of this shit.
And two, Power was coming there like a wrecking ball.
But he came in the same exact way.
I like Power.
Listen, Chainsaw Man, I like Power too.
Yeah, I like Power. I do. I like Power. It's still fuck Makima.
But I really think people fucking forget that Power is a dead
devil.
body.
Yeah. Like it's
a dead body
that's being controlled by a devil.
Yes,
right?
a devil.
Yeah, I was gonna say
when the devil controls a dead body, it's a fiend.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Power's a fiend, and that's why Power still works within the organization that they're in.
No, it's intelligence. They do it based off of intelligence.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and rewatch
it. Go ahead with that because I don't even want to have these conversations. Go rewatch this shit so we could talk.
Because now here's the thing. Don't do that. Because I'm also looking at it from the lens of the movie and how much of was in the movie that they were rehashing and showcasing, and also having the context of what was shown in the Reze movie. Because first of all, that was canon, which I love. I love that was canon. I loved everything about the movie.
Chill out.
I'm not going to go there. I'm not going there. I'm just saying the movie's canon.
Okay,
that was mentioned beforehand because I almost wasn't even going to see it.
I'm getting a little,
No, I know. Trust me, we tightrope it a little bit. We double dutch it a little bit.
Yeah. So all right. Anyways, because I don't want to tightrope no more. I want to talk. About some things.
I agree.
Shit.
All I want to say is,
you got any more points?
Just that movie was amazing. Chainsaw Man really might be like as far as better than JJK. And
no, I think it could be as great as JJK. I don't know how it's gonna end.
I think JJK may have a little better storytelling as far as the way that we feel connected to the characters.
We only seen one season.
That's what I wanted in the movie, and I'm telling you, I can't wait for it.
And I'm telling you right now, I feel very strongly towards all the characters in Chainsaw Man after that rewatch. Like, very strongly.
I'll do the rewatch, but I don't think outside of Denji, I'm going to do the rewatch. I'm going to do the rewatch.
Talk to me after you get that shit.
But I still think I have a stronger connection to the characters in JJK. Like, I don't. Really? Because I've always had a stronger connection to Yuji than Denji as a main character. Gojo don't really count because everybody loves Gojo. But Toto
I never loved Gojo, but I love Gojo.
Toto's my guy. Toto's my guy.
Like, yeah, I've been said that. Me and him got the same taste. You know what I mean? We got the same taste. We got taste.
So boogie woogie, like,
yeah, we got same taste. But yeah, no, I feel more strongly about the characters in Chainsaw Man than I do about JJK currently.
I do know though when you do watch the movie, because I'm assuming you're gonna catch it at some point in the next couple of days.
I'm probably gonna catch it. Yeah, probably Saturday.
I was gonna say
maybe tomorrow.
I know you either gonna call me or you're gonna text me with mad exclamation points. Like it's just gonna be a text message. Like it's and I had the same kind of experience that you had when you saw the Demon Slayer movie, because I know that's been a lot of the conversation, and we're gonna get into that after you watch it. Is which like between the two movies, because I have thoughts there too. But you told me when you saw the Demon Slayer movie, you was in that joint by yourself.
Yeah, there was nobody else in there, so I was wilding.
Bro, that was me for the Chainsaw Man movie. That joint was great. Oh my god,
it's great, right? You get in a movie, you just start talking like yes, whatever.
I was in that theater wilding. I was like,
for facts.
But it's just me.
It's just me. Yeah, big facts.
I was going crazy. Yo, all right, so.
Yeah, let's dive into something else. I know you wanted to talk about something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
Personally,
so I started Sanda. If I tell you the concept of the show without going into like obviously spoiler territory, would you reconsider whether or not you're gonna watch it?
Yo, I'm gonna let you know right now.
All right.
Respectfully, I don't think I am.
All right, so I can tell you the premise.
It's not that like. Because I remember when the trailer first dropped and we watched it, we were just like, oh shit, this shit looks fucking nuts.
It's a Santa Claus anime, bro.
I just don't know how far I can go. I don't know how far I can go behind this.
So let me tell you this
is like the chicken anime.
Remember the chicken anime is different. No. The rooster.
No, the rooster. Yeah, the rooster. Nah, man. I just feel like we on the same playing field.
That's completely different. We're not watching that. We're not watching that. I can tell you that. I'm not watching it. I saw the trailer for the chicken rooster anime. Whatever. What came first, the rooster, the chicken, or the egg? I don't care. I ain't watching anime. But I need to tell you about the Santa Claus anime. And I know that sounds like a crazy ass statement coming up from me, but listen, the concept of the anime and the way that everything is working out in the world. It is set in Japan, but the Japanese.
Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna watch the first episode if we can skip this.
Okay, fine. Watch the first episode.
I promise you, I will watch the first episode.
It's on Prime.
I will watch the first episode. It's just like because you about to. I feel like you're gonna double down on it, which is gonna force me to watch the first episode. So I don't want the first.
So you was gonna get there anyway. You was gonna get there anyway.
Yeah, because like I always at least watch the first episode or something that you're gonna double down on.
It's a good first episode. It is. It's a good first episode. The animation is A1, which I think it's a little unique, and at this point,
it's hard to be unique when it comes to anime. Yeah, if I'm being honest.
Anytime you get a baseline unique anime or animation in a show, it goes a long way in continuing to make the story come to life and feel a little bit different. It's heavy. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be, and I have so many good things to say about it, but the only thing that frustrates me about it is they have one of my biggest like issues with anime series as a whole. When it's like when they have those weird tropes.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Yeah,
like when anime got weird tropes.
Because there's two for you. You have one thing, you have like weird trope thing, and then you do not like the CGI like animated like animes.
I'm coming around on the CGI.
I know you are,
better.
and it started with
honestly
Trigun.
Trigun Stampede, which they
never gonna watch it.
They got another season. I got to finish it, and I got to finish season 1, and I got to go into the season 2. So by the time season 2 about to come out, that's when I'm gonna finish season 1. But the Trigun anime, this Trigun Stampede anime, did definitely help with the CGI.
Not watching it.
I know. Because you had told me about Bleach, about Berserk. No. Berserk had this similar kind of animation.
Similar.
But I can't stand when there's like weird tropes. Yo, chill out. I hate when I have like weird anime tropes. Like going back to the Black Clover, the character I cannot stand it, and it sucks because he's strong as hell, is Ghost. The one that be having the weird bloody noses over his little sister. Like that joint is weird. Bro.
I don't like that, bro. I don't like that at all.
It's weird.
I don't like that.
Really weird.
That's
I don't know
why.
Like
I don't know why. He doesn't have the bloody noses over his sister, but like it's too protective. Where it's like it's weird. I don't like it.
I don't like weird,
it at all.
And it doesn't do anything. And it sucks because he's a strong character. His mirror magic is fire, but he's a weird dude. And so I think Sanda has a little bit of a weird thing.
At least give us a backstory as to why he's that protective of her or something like that.
Did, but it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't enough. Like it was weird. I don't like that shit either.
And I've seen a similar style done well, going back to like Vox Machina, going a little anime adjacent. Vox Machina.
Yeah, no. Oh, sidebar. If y'all have not, if y'all have not watched Vox Machina, please watch that shit.
Yo, they're coming out with the Mighty Nine. They're coming out with a new series called The Mighty Nine. Because I mean, it's all Critical Role, and all they do is just they play D&D. So they just got a bunch of D&D storylines that they can do. I love Vox Machina.
Okay.
Yo, Skeletons.
I was sad that it ended, but like
no, they got one more season. They're coming back for the final season.
Nah, they shouldn't do that.
Nah, they're coming back for the final season.
They should never did that. Then I thought that shit ended.
But the Mighty Nine is going to be a whole other thing. But my point being, going back to the Ghost point about the like weird sister conversation.
Yeah.
Vex and Vox had a similar relationship in that Vex and Vax.
Not the same.
No, it wasn't the same. But Vax,
no, it wasn't.
Vax was very protective of Vex, especially in the later seasons. Like, because that whole thing with Percy and what you're going to be around. And like, actually, she didn't, like, almost spoiler, she almost didn't make it at one point, but like, he's super uber protective. And so you see how
that's regular. My boy,
but that's done well.
Emphasize, but okay, there we go. That's what it is. What the fuck is you talking about?
That's that trope done well without it being weird or creepy. It's actually almost like he's obsessed, but he's obsessed in a different style of way because he's actually loving and caring and protective of his sister. It's like they're trying to do that with Ghost, but it doesn't hit the mark because it ends up
no, it's weird, bro.
It's
like,
weird.
It's not even like I can't even say like hitting the mark and missing the mark. There is no mark.
There is no mark. It's just weird.
Weird as
fuck. And that's how
I can't get behind it.
It's now Ghost is one of the worst I've seen. Sanda has a story, one of the concepts within the story that is kind of I'm not going into it, but it's like it's just weird. I find it weird. It's not going to stop me from watching the series, but I do want them to get off of it. I do need them to get off of it.
You got to understand, it's a relationship that they've already like brought forth apparently, so I don't think they're going to get off of it. But they have avenues based on how the story is being brought together and how they're like there are exits off the highway here, AU. There are exits off the highway. But are they gonna speed past We'll
it?
see.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna see. You know what?
It made me think of other anime tropes that I don't like.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna watch it. Not even just the first episode. I'm gonna go in because you already brought something to my attention that I feel like I need to see at least in terms of like. All right.
How they're executing.
I got you.
Because like,
I got you.
Think about it like this. Another trope that I know a lot of people say they don't like is like the pervy character. And
pervy character doesn't bother me as long as it's not excessively pervy. Like, all right, hold on. RIP to my nigga, for real. Jiraiya wasn't overly pervy. He was pervy for sure, but he wasn't overly pervy.
Jiraiya was not overly pervy. He was not overly pervy.
Like,
no, not overly.
I could get behind it. You know what I mean?
Is overly pervy.
Roshi is a different breed.
Yeah, Roshi is overly pervy.
I don't even know. I got nothing to say about it.
Mineta is overly pervy.
Mineta is too much.
Yes. He is my
I
definition
don't-
of too much.
And the thing is, like, they did a Naruto a little bit, My Hero, when it came to like the rest of the class, you
Mhm.
know, where it's like obviously Naruto became Naruto, and obviously had to focus on him and his story and the progression of the entirety of the anime.
Mhm.
However, Naruto did a fucking terrible job at progressing everybody else outside of like
Outside of the
immediate
main
things.
people. Yeah, outside of like the main people.
And My Hero did a pretty good job at keeping things together in that way, but there was no character development for the other people. I would have loved to have seen some fucking character development for Mineta, because Jesus Christ, bro, that shit. No,
I don't mean to
what
laugh.
scene was it? What scene was it that we watched? Yes,
When they had, I just
yes.
I just rewatched it with my wife a couple of weeks ago.
No.
So it was the first
That shit
episode.
OD. I don't like that because
That
he also a kid. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the point. And like, why are we doing this? Like, come on.
Like, it's not even like some teenage angst or like overly like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, respectfully as a teenager, you know what I mean? I get it. Like, I was up, you know what I mean? Like, I was always like, oh shit, women this, women that, girls that. But like, I wasn't out here blood vessels popping on my shit. Like, Vegeta vein through the forehead, like, nah.
So Sanda kind of, and that's where I said they have an avenue off the highway, because they kind of play into the teenage angst. So like, if they execute it well, it could be played into the teenage angst. But to your point, Mineta has that like really awkward, weird, way too much kind of like development in that. And you want to know one that I have that's a little low key, that admittedly it ended up working out, but he was a little bit pervier than he needed to be too. Moroku from Inuyasha. Moroku was a little bit pervier than he needed to be.
Hold on.
Not just because he was a priest, but just because there was no need for it.
Hold on. Now you trying to stab my childhood up. Hold on.
Yo, listen. Every time.
Hold on, motherfucker. You trying to stab my childhood up. Hold on. Let me just take a second. We both gonna take a second here. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone.
Hey, yo.
You know what? No, fuck you.
Listen.
Moroku did this shit. He was Sanji.
Moroku was Sanji.
A little bit more hands-on.
Way more hands-on than Sanji, bro.
Yeah,
way more. And that's the problem with Moroku.
All right.
You can't be that hands-on.
Fuck,
bro.
you right.
That's my point.
Because I ain't going to do that to Sanji. Sanji I just mean in terms of pervy levels, they are equal.
Yes. The difference was Moroku
Sanji just do too much like you crossing the line. Not Sanji. Moroku does this cross the line.
Moroku ain't never seen
respectfully. He only do it to
Sango.
Sango though.
But
not that it matters. It doesn't matter. You still doing too much, and that shit is handsy. And you know what I mean.
He was handsy, bro.
She handled that nigga every single fucking time.
Yes, she should have. But my point being is,
his
like,
fucking head in a little bit more.
There was never a point in time where if Moroku did not, if there was an opportunity to rub on some booty, Moroku was gonna rub on that booty, and Sanji would never. Sanji would respectfully just look at it and blood vessels will pop out, but Sanji not gonna rub on it.
You're gonna have to maybe watch Inuyasha now, because they just put it back. They just put it back out. And
what?
I want to say Netflix.
Probably Netflix. I was gonna say.
And if it's on Netflix, if I remember, yeah, that's easy, because you already know how easy it is to wake up in the middle of the night. Exactly. And hear motherfucking that song, baby boy.
We're gonna get to a point where there's gonna be a generation. We might already be there. A generation of kids that don't understand that reference. That don't understand waking up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever.
It. Point being is,
Shishomaru looking.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it though, because like now I'm here. Damn, Moroku was fucking.
But it also
my boy crossed the line.
But
it wasn't. Hurts me.
It was too much of his character, and so for me, when the perviness becomes too much, like to your point, Raya's perviness wasn't a part of his character in the same way that it is for Mineta, for the same way it is for even Sanji, for the same way it is for Moroku. Like those super pervy characters.
Sanji not a pervert. Sanji boy's a gentleman. No, he's a gentleman. Don't. When I say perviness, I was just using the wrong analogy. It's more like he could be a pervert, but he gets to those levels of like shit a woman type deal that makes him seem pervy. Sanji's not a pervert though. He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman.
I guess. Like, I can't.
He's a fucking gentleman. He's a gentleman.
I can't disagree with you or poke holes in that because Sanji has never done anything that he's. Every time Sanji's on the screen with the
touch nobody.
He's always treating women.
Nothing.
He's always treating women with the utmost respect. That is true. So I will give Sanji his credit due. I still don't like Sanji compared to everybody else on the Straw Hats, but Sanji be folding in all the crucial moments. But Sanji be folding.
No. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on now.
I'm just saying.
We're moving on.
I'm just saying.
We're moving on because I want to agree with you and I want to get into some other shit.
So, but that's all I'm saying. It's just watch Sonder. Let me know what you think. Give it the old college try because it is the animation.
No. I'm going to give you. I'm gonna give you more to college try. I'm just going to go for it.
You might because I think it's like 5 or 6 episodes out now, and I think the season's only gonna be like.
Yeah, I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna handle it. I promise you, I got it. I just want to move on because we talked about Sanji. We started talking about One Piece.
Well, we already here with One Piece. We already here.
That's what I'm saying. We here now.
So,
bruh,
let me ask you this.
So,
well, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. What you was gonna say? I was just gonna ask, like, not as much as like catching up on One Piece because I've been just not watching as much.
You letting it stack again?
A little bit, but and the part of the reason why is this. No, let me tell you part of the reason why. Let me tell you why.
There is no reason you can give me right now.
Yes, I can. Because I'm trying to get myself prepared, AU. I'm trying to get myself prepared for life without watching One Piece every single week.
You're capping.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
How many episodes are you behind?
Probably only like 3.
Then you capping because they just released this shit like last week or something like that. That is going to be not. It's going to be seasonal, pretty much.
Yeah, I know. That's my point.
Or that's yearly.
That's what I was going to go. 26 episodes going forward per year. They're going to do 2 cores. 1 core with what is that? That's 13. I guess 12, 13 episodes for core 1, and then 13 episodes for core 2
per arc.
I don't know if it's going to be per arc because I think
it is.
Elbath is not going to be no 13 episodes.
It's going to be 26.
Yes, Elbath can be 26 episodes, but they apparently supposed to like work on the pacing. It's going to be working on the pacing issue. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. 26 episodes, 2 cores. That's going to be the full season. Now,
the full thing.
How are you feeling about that? Are you prepared for it? Like, what's your thought process into like One Piece now becoming like every other anime that we know? Like, I don't know.
Here's the thing. It's going to be there's going to be a very big gap to fill. One Piece has been a part of our lives for God knows how long in such a consistent way.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite.
Jesus Christ. I'm not even saying this to be funny or anything of that nature, but it's going to be like going off into college, my boy, or like going away from your parents for the first time in like the long way. Where it's like, your parents are no longer your support system or something like that. That's the closest thing I could think of in terms of a comparison. Like One Piece, I have gone from being a child to being a teenager to now being a fucking full-fledged adult, knowing that One Piece is always there consistently.
Mm-hmm.
And so in terms of anime language, it's going to be tough knowing that I can't lean back on it. With that being said, I'm going to brighten the mood up. But I'm also dead fucking serious. With this announcement, if they give me another fucking Dr. Chopper episode, I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out.
Yo, chill out. I was OD.
Nah, bro.
So I have been seeing a lot of
because they have been going crazy on these Dr. Chopper episodes. Bro, just tell me, nigga, that there will not be an episode. I'm fine with that. I'll live. Listen, Oda, Toei has done enough. The voice actors have done enough that where it's like, you could tell me we're not getting an episode this week. I'm not mad. Don't give me the day I wake up, my boy. Shit, Dr. Chopper. Bro, I will kill Chopper.
Listen, it was funny because I was actually watching, I was scrolling on like Instagram or TikTok or something, but I saw somebody was having this exact same conversation. I'm sorry, forgot the podcast name on top of my head, but someone's having the exact same conversation. And I was laughing because I was like, AU says this all the time. Give me a filler episode. Give me a filler episode more than a recap episode. Let me go see what's happening with some random person. Like I would dead ass.
And they could do that because in the latest episode, I can't even talk to you about it because you fucking doing some stupid shit.
Yo, listen.
You're making me sick now.
Listen. You were already sick. But you already sick.
I'm sick.
But you love me. That's how it works.
Go back and watch fucking One Piece and catch the fuck up. Stop
I'm gonna catch,
me.
honestly, between like today and like.
No, you're
like
bugging.
Saturday,
Like, when I'm telling you, you're bugging and you need to watch because.
I've been busy.
No. I am.
Oh,
You are. When you catch up, you're gonna understand why I'm saying this.
I believe it. I believe
You're gonna be like, yeah, I should have been watching.
Low-key, I've been ducking spoilers too, which is crazy.
But I hope you get all the fucking spoilers.
Yo, don't do that. Why? Don't you put that on me? Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby?
Nah, fuck you.
Don't you put that? Don't you put that on
me? You earned that one. Outside of that, seriously though, listen, I'm happy and I'm scared. Respectfully, we lost Frankie in terms of voice acting. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the voice actor has not passed away. But our voice actors they're not young, man. Like, and I'm not going to lie to you, dude. We can't finish this shit without the voice actor for Luffy.
Nah. Well, it's not going to be right. They'll finish it, but it won't be right.
It won't be right.
It won't be right.
It won't be right. And so, like, I understand it for health purposes and everything for everybody. I get it. I just wish they honestly made this decision sooner because we probably could have got to where we need to get to sooner. I genuinely feel like if this decision was made like 3 years ago, something like that, we'd be closer to finishing One Piece anime-wise.
You bring up a really big, really interesting conversation because then it comes around what would Wano have looked like? Because that's what we're essentially talking about, and that's what we're looking at.
God,
what would
not just Wano? No, but arcs are extremely long.
Yeah, no, I know. But if this decision to go to a 26 episode yearly 2-cour season for One Piece was made in Wano, would Wano have been as long as it was in the sense of how long we were in Wano? Because real time, we were in Wano, I think it was like 4.5 years of real human life. It was, look that up. I think it was like 4.5, 5 years we were in Wano. Because I want to say the Wano arc started, because I remember Gear 5 was when we went to DreamCon, and that was in 2023.
2019
was when Wano started, and Wano ended last year.
That's
2024. Oh my god! No, it ended. Wait, Wano ended.
Since Wano.
Since Wano started. Wano ended this year or last year?
No. I'm saying 6 years since Wano started, like to where we are today, like 11/6/2025.
Got you. The first episode of Wano to where we are.
First episode of Wano premiered July 7th, 2019.
Wano was before fucking COVID. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, we was in Wano before COVID hit. That's crazy. But that's my point. Like, what we'll never know what it would have looked like, but I'm with you in the sense that making this decision seems right across the board because they said it's going to fix the pacing issues that people have been cracking on when it comes to One Piece.
I mean, the pacing's been great for Egghead, if you ask me personally.
I think the pacing again, going back to Wano, I think the Wano pacing was a little tough for people. I think the Dressrosa pacing
Dressrosa was tough as well.
Yes, I think Dressrosa was a little tough for the pacing. I think Zoe was okay. I thought
Zoe was short though.
That's why it was okay. And so I think they're gonna go a little bit similar to that with Elbath and everything that's gonna go from there. I just want to see them, and I mean, they have all the cachet, that they can have because it's One Piece, it's Oda, like it's what we do here. But I am with you where it's saying it's going to be a little bit difficult of a shift to go from understanding that you got One Piece in the back of your pocket, you got great episodes, great animations, great this, great Luffy, like you got all of this great things for you, and now you don't really have it in the same way that you.
This is what I'm hoping for. And this is what I'm hoping for. I don't know if this is going to be the case or anything of that nature. But I'm hoping that with this shift in terms of pacing and recording and releasing and all that jazz, is that now that it's going to go into a slower pace, they're going to record a lot, you know what I mean, in the future.
Mm-hmm.
They will more likely end up recording less than they would have ever recorded ever. But it's still going to be a lot of future recording type things so that even if something happens, we're set and we're good.
Yeah. So you can kind of plan it out so far out seasons wide, that everything's already done.
Because I mean, I know where we are in the manga. So it's like, they could easily probably pre-record all this shit, whatever, and just kind of pre-release it and give everybody some time back to their families, man, and just everything else. And we've talked about this multiple times on the pod. You know what I mean? As much as we love anime, it's not worth everybody's health. It's not worth any of this shit, man. And if this means the best option for them in terms of health, longevity, and just overall comfort, then fuck it, man. They've done enough for us. They've given us 20 plus years of everything.
25.
They could
26 years in total, I think.
So I'll take it, man.
So I think also one of the cool things that is coming out of this is the fact that, there's going to be a lot of work done on the live action. Now, I know how you feel about live action anime, but you can admit that the One Piece live action actually did its thing. And season 2 is getting ready to come out next year, I believe, and it's going to even it's already looking kind of fire. Although they're not giving us a lot of Chopper, which a lot of people are upset about. But they did name, I don't know if you saw this, they named Ace. They named who the dude who's going to play Ace. The same actor.
Yeah, in the live action. I mean, he looked like Luffy.
Did you see Blue Beetle? Did you watch him in Blue Beetle?
No.
Blue Beetle wasn't bad.
Yes, I did. I
Yeah,
lied to you. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It wasn't bad.
Like, all things considered for a superhero movie, it wasn't bad. But I think it's going to be cool that he's there. He's able to bring that in. I'm excited for the live action. I don't know if you saw this, but they're doing a spin-off series.
I don't agree with that.
With Nami and Robin.
So no, I don't like that.
So here's why I can't say I don't like it.
Because it's all made up now at that point, and they just taking liberties where it's just like, we don't need this, we don't want it, we don't care.
But I speak for yourself. What if we get like a 6 to 12 episode
if
kind
it's
of thing?
Not canon, I don't care.
Even if it is something that is in the animation or style of fan letter.
Listen, I get what you're saying, and I want to get where you're going with it. However, when have Nami and Robin ever fucking like been together by themselves for an extended period of time?
I mean,
what are we gonna get out of that?
I mean, it's cool to see it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll execute it really well. I also think it'll give us another look into their characters, that's the part I'm excited to see.
I don't think I really need any of that. Like,
really?
One Piece
not
has
for Robin
given us...
for Robin or Nami?
No, then why not anybody else? My point being is that like we've already gotten so that's one of the things about One Piece that everybody loves. If you watch One Piece consistently, you've been here throughout this journey, all these years, etc. You know that these characters are fleshed out at minimum. So it's like, what more can you give me in terms of a spinoff that I don't already have or know or want?
Original stories. You don't want no original stories, AU? You don't want no. You don't want no original stories. You don't want. You don't want to see a beach episode with Robin and Nami.
No, I do not.
You don't want to see. You don't want to see them go off the Sky Pier to go get a recipe for something. Like Luffy's gonna be hungry and Sanji needs the recipe, and Robin is like, "Oh, I think there's a poneglyph over here," and Nami finds out that there's money too, and so they go off on a galleon
just making
adventure.
Some shit up.
I am, but doesn't it sound like a spinoff episode?
I don't want that.
Tell me, you see, I don't mind that. I think that'd be kind of cool. I would. I think that would be absolutely kind of cool.
Man,
and
listen.
they can make it canon because they're on the seas for so long that they could have a little mini adventure. Robin and
I'm not saying they couldn't. What I'm saying is this is the same shit I was like kind of trying to hint at, where it was like, don't give me no fucking Dr. Chopper episodes. Give me like that. I don't need a spinoff for that.
Oh, you just want that within the realm of regular?
Yes, just episodes. Give me it all throughout the bitch.
Got you.
I don't need a spinoff.
If
you're gonna do a spinoff, you could have been doing that with everybody and giving everybody a little side quest and missions, something like on the high seas. I would have loved that. Of course, you know me. I don't care about fillers. If the filler is good, is great.
I mean, to be fair, the last filler we got for One Piece,
it enhances my love.
To be fair, the last filler we got for One Piece is one of the greatest anime episodes either one of us have ever seen.
Yes, there's a fan letter.
Yeah, fan letter is one of the best things. I still, every time I watch something chaotic happen in One Piece, I think about those Marines from the fan letter, because I was like, bro, these are just regular people. These are just regular people. Like they gave these are just regular people. Like if I was sitting there with one of my brothers and we was over there like in a situation like that, like Marine Ford, and all of a sudden I saw this little random Brazilian dude like go stretchy arm and fling himself all over and get really big, and then all of a sudden another dude came floating by made of sand, and then some dude literally like broke the earth. Like I feel like I would know I'm in the wrong place. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I would have to think about all the decisions that led me to get to the place I'm at.
You don't join the Marines without knowing that you're gonna fight pirates, and you got to know that if you join the Marines to fight pirates, you got to know these niggas got devil fruits too. I don't got no sympathy for nobody who decides they're gonna go do that.
I wouldn't join the Marines unless I had a devil fruit.
Nah, but Kaido said it the best, my boy.
I don't know.
Kaido.
No, I'm not moving the goalposts because Garp wasn't. I'm not talking about Garp. I'm not talking about Garp. I'm talking about the little low level.
Then be Garp, my nigga.
Yeah, not everybody can be Garp. That's the point.
Yes, you can. Garp, my boy was punching ships.
He was punching ships.
Then go punch some ships, my boy. Like, what are we talking about?
Why would I punch ships when I could actually be home, like chilling?
See, you thinking about this personally. Like, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna join the military or the Navy, rather, if you're gonna join the Navy, you gotta train like Garp, or shut the fuck up, or don't join.
That's my point. I wouldn't have joined.
But they did join. But they did join.
Oh, so you're saying you don't have any
exactly? So I have no sympathy for people who joined and weren't gonna put in the work.
We got there
to handle what they gotta do. Get out of here.
We got there. Okay, we got there.
Anyways, moving on, because I know you asked me about the shit last week. I have folded.
Wait.
I'm gonna do
it. Wait. Hold on.
Send me the parameters. That's it.
Hold on. We doing it?
We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it.
Let's go.
Send me the parameters.
Okay.
I swear to I'm gonna say this right now on the pod, and I'm dead fucking serious. This is not AU and Mikey. I'm not gonna call you by your real name, but I'm calling you by your real fucking name. Nigga, if you abandon this fucking Nuzlocke, nigga, we have personal problems. I'm dead serious.
I know you are. That's why I'm laughing.
Because I put in like actual fucking hours in the last Nuzlocke. Like I put in real fucking hours in the last Nuzlocke. And y'all niggas just straight up dubbed on me.
So my brother did actually tell me.
I don't want to hear no bullshit,
no,
yo.
It's not.
I don't care what it is, boy.
No, it's actually a really funny story of why my brother stopped. So the reason why they stopped is because my brothers told me that they got into a fight because one of my brothers was because they were doing the Nuzlocke together. They were playing one game together. I was playing a game. You were playing a game. And so the story goes that my brother literally told me this the other day. So the story goes that they were going to battle Whitney, and my brother.
That Milk Tank, man, that should do something to people, yo.
So they were going to battle Whitney, and one of my brothers, my younger brother, said to my youngest brother, or my youngest brother said to my younger brother, "Hey, look, I'm gonna go try battle Whitney. Are you cool with that?" And the story goes that my brother Matthew was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead. Like you can go ahead and
why are we cool with a nigga go battle your battle?"
So what ends up happening is my brother Daniel, my youngest brother, ended up losing a couple of his Pokemon. Like I think they lost like their starter, and I lost like one other one. But they beat the Milk Tank, and my brother Matthew was so pissed that they lost. He was like, "But you said I could do it, and I beat the Milk Tank." And he was like, "But at what cost?" So they got.
You talking about?
Hey, look,
get out of here. This is some crazy shit.
I genuinely laugh. So that's
some crazy shit, bro. You know how many niggas I lost?
I genuinely laugh. So the best thing about this is I got a better. Obviously, you know we're gonna do it. So I'll send you the parameters after this show, and then starting like next episode because I figure we start this between now and the next ep, right?
Yeah. Send me the parameters.
So between now and the next ep. So like by next week when we come back, we'll have. I'm assuming at least one or two deceased Pokemon that we're going to have to memorialize into the Couch Stealer Hall of Fame, or at least into the Couch Stealer Graveyard. So we could have that. So yeah, I'll send those parameters to you after this. The last thing I got for you here, and then we're going to close on out. Bro, it's just going to be the last. We didn't do shoot around earlier. We're going to close it out here. But keep one villain from each row. I said this to you earlier.
Yeah, I got it. This actually ended up becoming easy for me now that I did it. No, if I'm wrong, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. I don't care.
I'm going to put it up on the screen for y'all, but go ahead.
Yep. From each row. On the screen. From each row. All right, row.
Yeah.
Just making sure I'm fucking not losing my mind.
I did the same thing. Column is up and down. Row is left to right.
Yep. Rows left and right. That first row fucking destroyed me.
Okay.
This was hard. As fuck.
Huh?
First row, 1,000% bias. I ain't going to say act like it's not.
Okay.
Doflamingo gotta go.
Doflamingo gotta go?
Yes, he gotta go. He gotta go.
Wasn't expecting that.
Second row, I think this one was easy. Say his name.
Aizen. We're
you're
keeping
smoking crack cocaine.
keeping one. Keeping one, AU. You're keeping one. You're not getting rid of one. You're keeping one.
Oh, I thought we were getting rid of.
No,
this is even worse.
You're keeping.
Oh my god, no! What the
you're
fuck?
Keeping one.
Oh my god,
I thought you knew that.
No! Pain has to go in the first. He has to stay in the first row. Fuck.
See, I would have taken Doflamingo.
No, you're bugging.
Nah, I would keep
Pain did some things,
bro.
nigga.
Doflamingo.
I love him. I love him.
An entire country.
I love him. But bro, you shall know Pain. Nah, ain't no way, my boy.
Pain. I got Pain.
Like
second. I got Doflamingo.
We got
Pain.
too much. We got too much in that Pain arc for me to not like say Pain.
Okay.
Keep one out of those. Aizen gotta stay.
Aizen absolutely has to stay.
That one's actually easy, which I was not expecting because I didn't realize I didn't know English and comprehension was not a part of my vocabulary. Last row, hard as fuck, but I am going to go. I'm gonna go Blackbeard, and the reason why I'm going Blackbeard is strictly because I hate Blackbeard more than I hate the other two.
That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. Yahaba, who I'm actually really happy I learned how to say that name because I definitely was saying Yawatch for mad long.
That nigga name is Yawatch.
It's
I understand. I know. But yeah.
But I think the Blackbeard choice is actually not bad for that simple reason that you kind of.
I genuinely hate him more than the other two.
And the only one I can't even look at Orochimaru as like he's a villain. But I don't look at Orochimaru in the same way as I look at almost every other villain on this list. Like Orochimaru is just like kind of in its own. Like Orochimaru just gonna stay over there. He's
something else, nigga. And he always has been something else.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that's pretty sound across the board. But we gonna see what y'all think because I'm curious about what everybody got on this one because I feel like
go ahead, handle yours.
Yeah. So I had Dofi. Like I said, I think Dofi over Pain, and I think it is close. Dofi over Pain. I never really look at Ulquiorra as the main villain of that arc. I just thought he was more of a rival. Going back to what we was talking about earlier.
He wasn't no fucking rival.
Well, I know Grimmjow is the rival to Ichigo, but I kind of it was for that arc. It was Ichigo's rival. Aizen, I think, is arguably the best villain in all of anime. And your Blackbeard conversation is very compelling. I think I lean Blackbeard too. I do.
Yeah, because I hate that nigga more than the other two by a lot.
Like, I just don't. It's not even I don't want him to win. Like, he keeps winning and it pisses me off.
Nothing about this nigga I like. I just like
win. Like, bro, why you got Okijin on your team now, bro? Like, why everybody on your team got to fire Devil Fruit? Why everybody on your team got to fire Devil Fruit, Blackbeard? Like, I hate
this
it.
Nigga.
So yeah, Blackbeard, I give you that too. But we disagree on the Dofi Pain one, and you know I love Pain. The world shall know Pain.
That's a close one though.
It is close. It's the closest out of everything on this list because I don't even look.
And to be fair, this was on the fly for me in a real way because I was thinking about this from a completely different perspective.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of just really like throwing it out there. But yeah, I'm still gonna go Pain.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Because he killed Jiraiya. So
yeah, that goes a long way too. That goes a long way.
That goes a long way.
I keep thinking about the king of Dressrosa on the horse as Dofi's pulling the strings and he just slicing everybody up crying. Like I always get that image in my head, and that's such a tough image.
If you ask me this same thing next week, at least for the top row, I may have a different answer. I gotta think about it, but
it's tough.
Off the strength, I'm gonna say Pain.
Yeah. Okay. That's reasonable. They all villains in some way, shape, or form. But yo, AU man, we about to slide on up out of here. You got anything you want to leave the people with before we go?
Man, you already know, baby. It's always room on the couch.
Always. Appreciate y'all listening. And as always, we'll be back next week unless somebody gets sick or else I don't know something else happens.
Yo, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
But we got Nuzlocke, so that's all I care about. So we'll catch y'all. Always rude.
Peace.